What's good?
There we go. I know you're not. Are you beatboxing, Coach? Are you Are you beatboxing with the CC show up there? My bad, y'all. They was not trying to let me be great with the technology, but I'm not gonna be stopped. Let's go. It's the CC show, y'all. Happy Friday. What's good, y'all? Coach, what's happening? How are you? Happy Friday. What's good? Talk to me.
Higgins. Call us. Call us from the beginning. Now we starting here.
Now we starting here. They trying to let me be great, Coach, but I'm not going for it.
Man, I hope everybody been great this week in their preparation and had some excellent performance. Because we saw some excellent performance on the court.
It's been some excellent performance this week. Absolutely, it has been some excellent performance. I'm fixing the Instagram. We in this thing. What's up, fam? Happy Friday. Let me see what's going on.
You see me, Emily Jones.
Y'all don't know. My chat better than yours, y'all. Let's go. Y'all don't know the skills. Trolls to the left, fam to the right. Let's get this thing going. What's happening?
Double roll
to the left
with an epic.
Fam to the right. Let's get it. What's going on? Feeling good.
Shout out to Double Row 7 with another epic. Ooh, with another high.
Shout out Double Row. Shout out Double Row. Let's see what's going on. Groovy. What's happening?
Lovely Lele.
What ESPN ranking Rakia Jackson and Kate Mark, the 6 and 7 best rookies in the. Oh, we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Emily Jones, what's good, fam? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's happening? Happy Friday. Erica Higgins in the beginning from the start. What's up, E. Higgins? What's happening? Okay, Coach, bringing the beat in. Y'all know what it is. Here you go. Lovely Lele in the building. What's good? Where you? I'm not even gonna say no road because you might be driving on it, so I'm not gonna say no.
Harold Williams.
Tell me where you at. Hey, pretty Emily, happy Friday. What's good? What's good, fam?
Lele.
We are in here.
Lele. You gotta say the N. Lele.
Lele, you gotta. We in here for another Friday tea with CC show, y'all. What's happening? We hanging out. Okay, Emily Jones said, "Hey, boo." So, Coach, we're gonna jump right in here. We're supposed to technology, y'all. I'm not gonna let it beat us. So, Coach.
Yeah.
We starting off with Unrivaled. Talk to me about Unrivaled.
Man, you have 3 Olympians, top champions, WNBA champions, WNBA All-Stars come together right now. Yes, indeed. You got Fee, you got Stewie, and point guard. They gonna kick it up. It's a 3-on-3 like no other. High paid. Dropping January 2025. It's got some good partnerships. You're gonna start in Miami that way. And and so I will find it interesting. I think it will do well because of the calamity, because the connections, the pieces that are coming together. So I think there's another piece to pushing the WNBA narrative. And also, I like this in January. I also like this Unrivaled 303 to put some pressure on how WNBA is going to do their market and do so I like to see this. I want to see if Unrivaled League here could put some pressure, even though it's not full court. But I think the fact that it's your WO's finest, some of your best product people owning it and running it and making a statement. Because if this works, then they might say, just think about it. There's a possibility with the 3-3 work, and we get better responses WNBA, we get the formula right. Well, we don't need you, WNBA. Then it becomes former player ran league.
I doubt it.
I know you doubt it, but I'm saying there are always possibilities.
I mean, sure, there's always possibilities, but nobody go. The ultimate game is still 5v5. Okay, you won a 3-on-3 championship. That's okay. Is that as respected as a 5v5 championship though?
What I'm saying is, what if they use that as a formula to say, hey, they can do what the WNBA does 5v5. Anything you can do, we can do better. We started with.
So I guess my thing is overall the cost of being able to have a 5v5 team, right?
Right.
Is outside of where most investors are, or we'd already seen that. Like what we see kick up is a couple 3-on-3 leagues, and then Athletes Unlimited, where they kind of doing basketball and then adding up points and it's math and basketball. Just the 5v5, I think is hard. You have to be able to carry a 10 to 15 player roster. That 5v5, they carry. They got 30 people they finna play. 30.
Gotcha.
Well, I don't know.
It's just
they got 30 people. When I'm looking at now, what I do like about them is that they have some great marketing. I like the game plan around it. I don't see it as something that rivals. I don't see it as something that really is here to rival the WNBA. The stuff these things I look at as supplements to being able to allow these women to be able to stay in the United States and play basketball without having to leave and go overseas. How do you get to that 7 figures and not have to go to Russia, not have to go to China?
So
how do we keep them here? To me,
collaborative. I'm just like
I'm not calling it collaborative. I'm saying that it's supplemental. I don't feel like they're collaborating. I don't feel like they're collaborating with the WNBA.
I'm the type of person
I feel like we live in a world right now. I don't think that's. I feel like we live in a world that's about gigging now. And so I do some Uber, I do some Lyft, I do some Shipt, I do some Instacart, and I do some of my own stuff. And so they can kind of gig. Okay. I can do some WNBA, I can do some AU, I can do some Unrivaled, and I can stay around the United States. I don't have to be away from my family. I don't have to go live in a country where I'm the only American. I don't have to do that. To me,
and you might get taken.
And you also got some film to be able to say, hey, look at what I'm doing against other players. The other thing about Unrivaled is it's going to be WNBA players.
Facts. You can't deny that.
I love the way that they are. So I don't know if y'all follow them on Instagram. But I love the way that they're doing the actual introductions of the players that are in the league. So they're introducing them one at a time. Point guard was the next one to drop. I don't know how often they're announcing new players, but I'm checking their Instagram pretty regularly to see like who's the next player. So we're gonna have 30 potentially. I don't know if they'll all be from the Dub, but W players are able to be included. Vallejo Sellers, I see you pointing over there on the Instagram. What's going on, fam? Let's see here. We got some Hayes in the chat. Oh, Harold Williams, you in maintenance? So the truck did mess up. We was talking about that last night.
Man, hope that works out.
Be safe out there. All right, Smile. What's good, chat? Real correct for you. What's good? So yeah, I'm looking at it as a good thing. I don't think anybody's gonna push the Dub, except unless the Saudis come here.
Unless the what?
The Saudis come. They coming for it. They coming for a lot of sports. It's a possibility.
Right, they come with the paper. My thing is, every now and then, the underdog comes along and challenges the top dog and see if they, I'm not saying that's the case. I just say sometimes it starts small and then it develops into something else. So I would love to see it. I would love to see a 5v5. I think if it's player owned and invested, I think you will have better results. Or if WNBA wants to redesign to that, I think you'll have better results, more investment.
Yeah, I think we already saw that with the Dub. Like I think the Dub is 30 years old now, right? Mm-hmm. So to try to come rival me at 30 is different. We saw that. We had an ABL out there. That was the 5v5. So for me, for the players that's making $75,000 a year to get together and say we're going to have a league, I just
gotcha.
When you can, I mean, the WNBA is struggling to get to 1 million people to watch the finals. So unless big money comes in here to say we're going to set up a 5v5 league with 20 teams, 15 deep, we're starting players at $500,000, and they're ready and ready to be able to do that. I think is just I don't know that you do that to a league that's 30 years old. But
and like I said, they will make the ticket sales they need to cover that, even though it's in January with the NBA. Yeah, because it'll be all strategic scheduling.
So it's going to be down in Miami. From what I understand, they're going to play everybody. So I guess, are they going to be down in Miami like in a bubble, hanging out? It's 3-on-3 now. Will I have a better opportunity to meet a point guard than I do at the W? I'm at a 3-on-3. It's a different type of setting. It's not as many people. Will it be more? Will it allow for more engagement? Will it allow for more fan involvement? I don't know. That's what I'm looking at. We're definitely going to see. I think the thing that I'm most excited about with this league is that we're going to get a chance to see right away what the players don't like about the W right now, besides the pay, because those will be the things that they change in this league, right? That'll be the stuff we won't see.
You mean as far as rules or how you play, or what do you refer to?
I think all of it. Rules, how you engage with fans, marketing, how close fans are allowed to get, how much engagement you do, if they have to do press after, I think we'll see, and then we're also going to see a lot of like what they wish they had in the W.
Okay.
I don't know, whatever that is. Like this is going to be the most telling, I think, opportunity for us. The most telling opportunity for us to see like what it is they like and don't like about the Dub. Let's jump in some of these comments. Cool down from yesterday's game, but do have some thoughts. Oh, share the thoughts.
Okay.
Share the thoughts.
Yeah, share the thoughts. Yeah, we like to talk.
I heard someone say JJ played scared when she played the Sky last week. Well, she did look. I said it. I said she played scared.
She looked scared. She was scared.
I said she looked scared. She had a great game yesterday. I give JJ her props, but the last 2 times that she played the Sky, not just last week, the last 2 times, she had 5 points and 8 points. So she had a good game. Good win for the Liberty. I don't have y'all winning it though.
Right.
I thought she said they had the money from investors for 6 figures already. Yeah, they do. They do. What I was talking about when I said players making $75,000 was players from the W being able to put their money together to start a league. I don't know. They barely playing their light bill right now. So I don't see them being able to like pull their money together to start a league on their own. So it would be like Saudis or somebody coming in here to start a 5-on-5 league. So happy to see that Camilla has a fan base that has her back and wants the best for her and will go toe to toe with you about her. Camilla got a country behind her. Yeah, her fan base deep. All of Brazil. Her fan base deep. CC better not have another 7-point game tonight. Her fans will blame everyone they can find. I don't know what the Liberty got to do to make the fans know they are the number 1 threat. JJ turned up a notch. So here's the thing. They're not going to ever let me know that they're the number 1 threat because I seen them against Las Vegas last year. And nothing that I feel like y'all bringing deals with Las Vegas. It's just my opinion, Wody. JJ not going to
I don't think their bench is consistent all the time. They have a winning record. So my question is the consistency of the Liberty's bench. That's just my question mark. But go ahead, Auntie.
What do you mean by the question mark? Why is the question mark just their bench?
Well, like just the consistency of the bench of the contribute.
Oh, like how many points you can ask for
Yeah,
them?
yeah. You can't really count certain people, certain person all the time. It's a crapshoot sometimes with them of like who coming off the bench versus some other teams. Okay, this person, you got 3 people coming off the bench. Boom, bench is going to give you average, maybe 20, 50, 20 points, 25 points. I just don't see that. I could be wrong, correct me, chat, but in watching them, I just don't see that. Who do you turn to consistent? I don't see any name that I mentioned say, oh yeah, you know.
Who is on that bitch? That's my thing. Who is the bitch?
Isn't the
So
other isn't the other
who
side too in isn't
yes,
what's the name?
Sably is there. Sably is there.
Sably. Isn't the
So
other she's there. Janae, it was a player that had a good game. That's what happened yesterday. Was that yesterday? Was that?
I don't know. I'm trying. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to
Also,
follow
like
you.
also,
Who
it
was
goes
it?
back to backs. I think before the season, and every team plays back to backs before the regular season's out. I think somebody asked about that. Might have been Coach. So let's go to.
What you got?
You said you was interested in what Liberty's bench looked like, right?
Yeah, I wanted to know who you were saying like has been like consistent or not consistent. Let's see.
Okay.
Cess, I'm on the Asia Wilson Foundation bus trip. 3 buses headed to the game in Atlanta. Asia Wilson, stand
Let's
up. Please
go.
tell them we are celebrating Asia's win last night at the ESPYS. We are celebrating Asia being on that cover of the 2K25. We celebrate mother around here. Let's go. Maybe I'm biased, but I really see JJ being the best big in the league, and that means something. Let me see. What is she the best big in the league? What is JJ numbers? Let me see. I gotta look at that. You got JJ as the MVP. What is JJ's numbers? I
JJ
missed
is the
that.
MVP.
Got to be if they the best player, best big in the league. Ooh, because I got Mother as the MVP. So if she better than Mother, she
So
must got MVP numbers. What's
so
JJ
coming
numbers?
off your bench with your minimum number, you got Vandersloot, right? Comes off the bench sometimes starts, sometimes off the bench, right? Sabali, Dokic,
Uh,
Burke didn't score anything. She got 5 minutes, and Markeisha and Davis and Sherrod only got barely made 2 minutes, and what's the name's hurt. Laney Hamilton is out. So and then Kayla Thornton showed up with 16 points, and so it was like, is Kayla capable of doing that consistently?
oh, okay. I see. And I was asking because I don't pay attention to them. Like,
Yeah, Kayla Thornton.
they don't mean enough to me. Vegas knows how to win and where to win. New York is still
It's the
struggling with
four.
consistency.
Leonie Fibich, Julie Middleton.
I
I'm gonna
seen
wait
on
till you get there. Julie Middleton has a few questions.
I seen on Instagram they finally got Maddie Mouse out of her shell. She talking now. Let's go.
There you go.
Size, rebound, defensive jumper. If Asia's Tim Duncan, then JJ is KG in Boston. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That make good sense. That make good sense. How many rings KG left with? 1, right? KG got 1. How many Tim leave with 5 of them things? How many Tim leave with? 5. Yeah, Wody, you exactly right. You exactly right. Yeah, for KG. I'm here for the rings though, Wody.
Yeah, Tim doing like
body
this.
play, yeah.
Tim doing like
Yeah.
this. How you
Yeah, all
doing?
5, yeah. 5 of them, yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, you are exactly right, Wody. Great call. Great call.
Janera, good to see you.
Side's problem is she needs to get off social media. You think Sides be on social media? The coach is on the social media. Talk to me
Then
about
they
that.
said she be on that yak too much, so I don't know.
Uh-oh. Julie Middleton, what's good, fam? Phoebe has had a couple of good games so far.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, I have.
The shooter that filled in for Laney, I know who he means. Okay, the shoot. Okay,
Thank you.
she had a good game for New York. Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. I'm like, who? Phoebe. Okay, I dropped the video for y'all last night. You dropped the mothership videos? Okay. I don't know how to spell it. Leone. Okay. Congratulations. Asia, she definitely her. Her. Coach, it's the foreigner. What's her name? Okay.
I
Doing this
think did we
balling.
answer it? It was
Who did you
5 inch.
say,
What you
Coach?
talking about, Leone? Was that
Oh,
what you talking about,
he
Joey?
said Jokic. Dorka? Who you talking about?
It's
Hey, Coach,
5 inch,
do you
and
think
then there's
Tisha
Dorky.
Pinachero had a nice career in the dub?
Do you think Tisha Pinachero had a nice career in the? I think for the time she came out, for what it's worth, what he's working with. I mean, she wasn't, she was just had other talent at that time. She wasn't the best of the best, to be honest, but she was effective in my eyes. Great question.
Hmm. Hmm. That's
It's,
interesting, Coach.
it's all about the talent you come out with, as far as that era, that time period.
Oh, I love Tisha. Tisha Pinachero was one of my favorites. I
Yeah.
loved her. Camilla versus Angel stuff has to stop. They play two different positions. They're two different people. Angel's not going to play like Camilla.
Where is
I
that
thought
coming
they had
from?
moved past. I thought they had moved past that.
Right.
I didn't know. I didn't know they were still on that. I thought we
Do
had
we,
figured that out. Camilla's playing 20 minutes. I thought they were over that. Every time social media criticizes the coaching move, she makes the exact change they say. Oh, okay.
oh, so she
Gamecock
upset.
SB videos. Yeah. Thanks, Harold. I think Russell dropped some too. Tisha led in assists and was Chelsea. Tisha was that's what I'm remembering. Tisha was that deal, like the passes and everything. Like
Right.
I think she at the time Tisha was something special. Creating fake
Facilitator.
drama like they do in politics. There's no beef with AR and Miller. I didn't think so either. I don't think that there's a beef at all. So yeah, but I like that. I like that. Well, that was perfect. KG versus Tim Duncan. Mm-hmm.
You thought that was a great analogy?
And now, great analogy. Aces here about the rings. So what else you got, Coach? You got Aces defeating the
I'm gonna
Storm.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you take this one because it's your team. Go ahead, you got it.
So Asia was selected for the 2K25 cover, y'all. Came out strong. She had 24 points, 20 rebounds, 3 steals, 4 block shots. Only the 8th player in WNBA history with 4,000 points, 400 block shots. Wilson became the 2nd player in franchise history to have 20 and 20, behind only the Aces general manager, Natalie Williams,
She
who
was a
got the league
beast.
first on June 22nd, 2002, y'all, as a member of the Utah Stars. So
I
for
think
me, Asia's hurt. Asia's
right.
hurt. And so I hope that Wody is still here because I'd like to know how JJ, who you said the best big in the league, rivals Asia, who I think is the best big and the best player in the league.
I mean, Asia is
You
getting
keep
the
you
three
keep you
levels.
there's no way, there's no comparison. Now you trying to call Asia Pau Gasol versus it don't matter. How many rings Pau had when he left? How many Pau caught? More than KG, right? That's my point.
Yep,
No
for
matter
sure.
no matter I see you down there with the Pau Gasol, KG, no matter what number you put up, who you put up there. You can keep trying to be as disrespectful as you want to what Asia's book of work is, but the rings in the championship speak for themselves. Wody, I mean, period. Like you know me. You're not gonna change my mind. We can do this all day. Asia's hurt. It ain't no number you gonna put up there for me because I'm here
Yolanda
about the rings.
Griffin. Yes.
I'm here about the rings. Talk to me about them.
Don't be the thing if you ain't got a ring.
Yeah, I'm not here to be. I ain't here for all that. Let me see what else we got. Uh, did you enjoy the ride last night? The mothership was crazy, man. I ain't never that man had a grown man with that diaper on. Hero, I wasn't ready for that. Monarchs had a rookie MVP and MVP same season. Yo, Griff with
Yeah, she
Tisha
was dope.
Pinachero and added Ruthie was a vibe. A vibe. I was out. I was a
Was Karen Lawson on that team? Didn't they win a championship? The Monarchs?
the Monarchs did get the championship. I was a season ticket holder for them. Paul Gasol, JJ, it don't matter. Rings. They're still on that. I'm giving my opinion that the negative for me, they have took out a newspaper spread about Spoon. What newspaper? What newspaper? I smile. I want to see that. Let me know.
Yeah.
What news?
Put
That's
us
a
on
fact.
game, Asma.
Post and the rings matter more. It's like when people say
I
Dan
wanna
Marino's not
know
the
what's
best.
going on.
Yeah, I don't talk about Dan Marino. I don't talk about losers. I talk about champions. The girls looked so pretty last night. We're gonna talk about that too. But yeah,
Oh, yeah. Oh, you
that's what I'm
talking
here
about
for.
that?
From the first time I cut this camera on, I done told y'all I'm here. I don't care about undefeated. I don't care about none of that. I care about the jury at the end. This what I'm here for. This what I'm here for. Uh, Bigger by 2 inches and heavier on the block, but the jumper is pure too. All of that. Not a champion. And that 2 inches taller and still not making a difference. Last year, where was she? When Asia went Asia, JJ with her 2 extra inches was there. When Asia went Asia, Wody, we saw that. Asia went Asia. Stewie backed up off her. JJ didn't want. JJ was making fouls. She didn't have to. She was just reaching. She was
Woody
reaching
Mac,
around fouling people to get out.
that jumper is streaky with JJ. It's not pure. It's
JJ
streaky.
was reaching around fouling people whoever she could. Coach tried to get away from having to be out on that court with Asia out there going Asia. She was just fouling people. She didn't have to. Tapping Jackie Yo on the shoulder, everything. Come on.
It's levels to it. I mean, JJ got some game, but it's levels to it.
When we get to the, I hope you on the live tonight because I'm sure I'm gonna say, Wody is putting this to the team. JJ over Asia. Wody's putting this to the fam. JJ over Asia.
You done poked the auntie. You done fantastic.
I can't believe this. Wody is in here on Friday telling me that JJ is a better big than Asia. I'm stunned. I'm stunned, Wody.
July 12th.
I can't believe it.
July 12th.
I can't believe it.
July 12th.
I can't believe it.
Chat just got booed.
I can't believe this.
I can't believe it.
I cannot believe this. Wody just told me JJ a better player than Asia. What you say she shoot 37 from three? But here's the thing. Career Asia shoot 36 from three.
Who got more rebounds?
Career. This season, Asia shooting 35.5 from three. Average at 26.9 points, 2.6 assists, 52% from the floor. 11.3 rebounds, 1.9 steals, 2.7 blocks. I'm talking about this season. I'm just talking about this season.
That's not even overall in WNBA career.
She's scoring 6.9 more points this season than she did last year. And you talking to me about Asia, about JJ being better than Asia, Wody? No, not today, bro. Not on this day. Not on this day. Can't remember the exact news. Oh, yeah, please let me know if you think of it. I know the three don't matter. The three do matter, but I'm 1 percentage point. 1 percentage point don't matter. Was my point. The three can matter. 1 percentage point don't matter. That's what I'm talking about. 1 percentage point doesn't matter. If you tell me JJ is shooting 37%, you can have JJ. She's shooting 37% from three. Or I could have Asia, and she's shooting 36% from three with all the other numbers I just named. There's no way in the world I would pick JJ.
Yeah, well, yeah.
2 inches taller or not.
Like
JJ was banging. Stewie was sore. JJ didn't want none inside with the aces. Y'all go back and watch that. I was live. Nobody was watching my channel yet. I was live during the playoffs talking about how JJ didn't want it. Talking about how Asia was going full Asia. I don't see it. JJ took a step up and she on it. Looks scary. I'm not scared. Mount Rushmore swoops better be on there. Take it.
Yeah, I was watching some.
Benny, please, Benny, go back. I've talked about my top five several times. Shirley is my number one. Please check it out. Like this, when Dwight was on, nobody wanted a part of that, but Tim was better. But I was a Shaq fan, so Shaq was better than all of them to me. And I don't talk about Dwight Howard. He don't rank for me. And I know people call Dwight a Hall of Famer. He wouldn't be in my Hall of Fame. He wouldn't be in my Hall of Fame.
You and Dwight Howard wouldn't make it?
No.
Not enough. So you say not enough body of work there for you?
He had a great body of work. I just was out on him. So for me, it ain't just about, and I tell y'all this all the time. If it was just about the stats, we would all be talking about having the same favorite players. That's not what favorite players and who you follow is about. Some of it is stats, right? But some of it is just like what brought you to the screen. What made you love this game? What made you want to be like, yo, that's can't miss TV for me. Yo, that was a moment for me. That to me, that's what it's about. So it's way more heart over head when you're talking to me about sports. It ain't about it ain't just about all of that. So for me, Dwight, I was out on Dwight when he showed up with Shaq's tattoo at his team. I was like, oh, who is this copycat? I don't do copycats. I was out on that, and then it just seemed he just seemed weird to me. It's like why he's always so happy. He's too happy for me. It didn't work. I'm keeping it a buck. It didn't work for me.
You said Dwight. You don't feel like Dwight had a mean streak.
I don't. Yeah, Dwight really was that deal in 2010. You can't be that deal for 1 year for me. Everybody had 1 year. Harold Miner had a good year.
Was that Miami?
Yeah, you ain't. I was walking around calling him Baby Jordan, Baby Jordan, Baby Jordan.
And then he fell off.
He ain't hurt Harold Miner. Plus, you know what you're gonna get every game with Asia.
Thank you.
Consistency. The model of consistency. Okay, Harold. So like Asia's better, it's consistent. That's why I'm saying it's Tim Duncan. Like, but moment can take you over the top when they click it. I can't imagine it. I don't imagine in basketball. I don't see consistency in JJ. So I can't imagine consistency in JJ. I don't know. I know you want me to be like, oh, in J. I'm not. I don't believe in JJ. That's the other thing. I'm just not a fan.
Right. You said imagine a consistent JJ. She hasn't been consistent enough. So that's not the tag team back again, Woody Mack. It's just facts. Facts is in the game, in the play.
Dwight Howard would not be on the list. Dwight Howard is not on my list.
Okay, Bernie, Phil, Benny. I said Bernie, Benny. I was thinking of Weekend and Bernie. Sorry, Benny.
Okay. Cooper, your number one.
Cynthia Cooper.
Okay. Four-time MVP. Yeah. For me, it was Cynthia was special. I can't deny Coop was her. For me, the Cheryl Swoops was the whole story. It was the playing against Jordan. It was the number. It was the shoe. It was all of that. Cheryl made me come watch hoops. That's what it was for me. But I got respect for Coop. Coop's on my list too. She's just not number one. Dwight was soft for the Lakers.
Soft, like that, Julie Militant, soft.
The diaper guy in the Raptors? No. I don't want to see that.
Was that the ESPYS? Where was that? Did I miss it?
Me and Harold Williams are having a conversation about Dr. Funkenstein.
Oh, okay. Funkadelic.
The landing of the mothership. We watched that in the Discord last night. First of all, I never knew that nothing like that existed. It was wild. It was wild. Now I will ask you this, Wody. Should JJ have stayed? Where was JJ? In Connecticut? Should JJ have stayed in Connecticut? And would she have been more successful in Connecticut?
It was her time to go. I think it was a better fit in New York, to be honest with you.
You think she fits better in New York?
For what they got going on in Connecticut, yeah.
What about when Stewie leaves? What about when Stewie leaves?
I think New York got a plan. Either they're gonna have a plan or they're gonna take. You know what I mean?
You think Jaquel's the plan?
She's got a little more time left than Stewie, so why wouldn't you build a little bit around her and get a stronger,
And that's what I'm thinking about in Connecticut.
That's cool, Sabrina. That's cool. She still got Tiger in her tank left. She got some time left. She stays. I'm not saying she'd be the star of the franchise, but she has enough. They put you in contention. You got to give her credit. Now, Sabrina, that's cool.
I like it. That's cool.
Her defense is suspect at times, but like we said, this season, she's played much better defense.
Okay, let's see. I'll be brief. No, you don't got to be brief. This is interesting for me. JJ is having her best field goal percentage of her career at the moment. Something must be clicking in. She's better here in New York. No bias. She can actually win one. So you don't even think the Sun can win one? Damn, well, I didn't.
Connecticut Sun?
I didn't expect that. Damn.
I think they're a well-oiled machine. Regardless with a few losses they draw. I think they.
So for me, the only reason I was thinking maybe she should have stayed was because to me, they're like, this is it. If they don't get it done this year, you got to bust them up. To me.
You got to ride or die with that way. So,
Julie Middleton, you should have been in the conversation. So I know about them, but I've never laid eyes on them and watched the video.
Julie Middleton said Aqua Book.
When I saw the visual with it, it changed the meaning of the songs and everything. We'll talk about it in the Discord. players should be allowed to have off games.
Yeah,
Sure,
but
they can have off
but
games.
some Janera though, some players' salary don't allow them to have. Okay,
You can't be off, but you. So I don't care about an off game. You can't be off all season. That's for me. You can't be off all season. And you can't be up. You can't be up and down. Especially if you're getting the big bucks. If you're getting the big bucks, then I'm expecting consistency. I'm expecting excellence. There's only so many players that get a chance to make $200,000 a season. If I'm giving you that portion of my salary cap, I need you to deliver every time. Your direct deposit hit on time every time. 1201. It's right there. 1201. Consistent as all outdoors. I need the same from you. Asia is consistent, even on the off game. I got Asia's mother's off. She may not be scoring, but she gonna go do some other stuff. When you off more than you own,
she gonna give you something that you can feel. Okay.
Sun is the best defense, but it don't seem to matter in my spirit to the Liberty, according to how the Liberty handled them this week.
I mean, that's one game. It was a close game too. That was nip and tuck. That was a game that came down to the last possession. So it wasn't a blowout.
Okay.
That was anybody's game. So I mean, I'm in that defense. That was a game of basketball chess.
All this focus on player performance is because of parlays. What Miller say, F your parlays.
Right. Messing with the house money. People mad. That's what they.
Glenn was making ham sandwiches on that summons. The summons of the mothership. Off games analogy. Here it is. JJ's Anthony Davis production. Do something decent most games. Have amazing games every other game. That's
you talking about AD? AD?
More recently, he's had something decent most games. More recently, but AD, the beginning of that, the beginning. Anytime that your nickname is, anytime you're known as street clothes, I don't know about consistency. Yeah. Anytime somebody can call you street clothes, I don't know about consistency.
Yeah, AD.
Some teams have tools to beat tougher teams, but will struggle against everyone else. Washington is a better team than people think. And Washington is going to hurt some feelings coming into the second half of this season for sure. I believe it. That I believe, and I wish they would have made the decision about Elena Deladon. They would have been in much better position. Asia's off game is some players' good game. That says a lot.
That's what we talk about right there. You got to give the credit where credit's due. That's all we're saying.
That was a great way to put it, lovely lady. Like, Coach, what else you got up here? Let's get back
roll them. Let's blaze it. Let's talk about it. ESPYS updated WNBA rookie rankings right now as this week. Angel Reese, Chicago Sky. She's a 2.9 consensus wins, so that's the top of the top, the best of the best. Caitlin Clark, 1.6, so she's trailing her by 1.3. So that's not a comfortable margin, but it's a convincing margin right now. Aaliyah Edwards, Washington Mystics at 0.8 consensus wins. Camila Cardosa coming up back off of because they have her at number 4, even not playing as many games. So that is hats off to her. 0.6 consensus wins. Leona Fibridge. I struggle with this one at 5, but maybe I'll go back and look at the stats. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Because they had Van Loo, remember, in there like weeks ago, and she fell out real fast. 0.5 consensus. Kate Martin, 0.1. I feel like she plays, but doesn't play enough to be in that. But let's talk about it. Cess. Rakia Jackson. I wish she got some more touches. She's in the 7th spot. Rakia Jackson is dangerous. And that is, as of this week, where your rookie of the year rankings stand. ESPN had to eat some humble pie, I believe.
How you feeling about the rankings?
Huh? That's why I ranked over here this week. I know. I was wondering why I was getting all this off and on rain. ESPN has something. But they have AR had Reese cups and number 1. Though she had a Reese cup, the kicks, right? Her custom shoe for her, right? Isn't that one of them?
She did a Reese's custom shoe that led into a conversation with Reese's Pieces about a collab.
Yeah, in Angel Reese, they have if you go on X, they have a quick video clip of even how New York fans wanted her to get a double-double, so they cheered for her 15,000
They want people
50,000
to
at that game plus.
they want people to think that people don't like Angel Reese. The truth is, a lot of people love Angel because she's a breath of fresh air.
She's just real.
It's real. That's
Yeah.
so refreshing to just see somebody be who they are consistently every time you see them. I ain't got to worry about it. That's who you are. That's who you are. You could take like it or not. That's who she's gonna be. And the more that she's showing you, I don't see how you couldn't like her. I don't see what it is not to like about somebody who just works hard, knows what they want, goes after it, continues to build. Like I don't know, I don't know how you don't like Angel Reese. When I'm looking at this, Caitlin for number 2, of course I saw that.
I mean, was she had 2 triple doubles now, or is it 1? I don't know. Is it just 1? Was it 2?
I believe it's just 1.
1,
I
right?
don't know. I only remember 1.
Yeah, I don't. Somebody got like when Angel Reese has like 15, almost 16 consecutive double doubles.
I think it is 15. Some people are questioning the one last night. I mean, the rookie rankings are going to be what they are. I think that they're going to, like I said, at the end of this, I think it ends up in a Roy anyway. So,
yeah, and I'm gonna be kind of nauseous on that because if someone is putting up, we'll see. We're not saying she's gonna do double doubles the whole season, but I believe that's her goal because Angel Reese wants to be a unanimous. When you are a champion and you know how to win, you want to be picked unanimously.
I don't even think so. So here's my thing about the double doubles. People are like, Angel wants a double double. I need people to understand that Angel is a double double. She doesn't come out on the court like hoping to get a double double. This woman had 34 double doubles last year. She's a walking double double. It's what she does. She broke the record for the NCAA in double doubles the year before. She broke it last year. She's gonna be a double double. That's who she is. It ain't like she's out here hoping for no double double. She don't know how to do nothing else but get double doubles. That's what she do. So I guess I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping that people really start watching basketball.
What I'm saying, you can't. There has to be a little smidgen, a little dose of some competitors. Like, I'm gonna get you. You dirty mother. Don't you say that. It's got to be a smidgen of I want to be the best. I mean, I get out there to be the best.
You talking about smidgen? And what I'm saying is, it's not a smidgen. It's not a smidgen. She is.
Okay.
She stood up there and told y'all, "I'm a dog. You don't teach this. I'm a dog. You don't teach this. That's not a smidgen. That's who she is. She's not out. She's not playing with y'all. This ain't like this. Not some act. What Cat Williams say? She's not no got it at the mall tiger. It's a real ass tiger. She not out there like, oh, I don't know. I think people get the Barbie concept. They think Barbie and they think like the movie and they think blonde hair and they think airhead and they think needs kin to save her. I think that's what they think. That's she's not that. She's not that type of Barbie. And that's the part that I think I need for people to kind of get to understand. Like, Angel is a dog. She does this. She's not accidentally out there. I don't know. Let's jump in these comments.
I love it. I love the bark today, Auntie with the roar.
Auntie with the roar. Today. I'm over it today.
Auntie with the roar. Let's go.
Let's see.
That's what you call
the media is a lie. There were so many Reese fans last night, baby. I was looking for a Reese shirt. The Barclay was packed to the ceiling. Yes. Talk about that, Janera Johnson. Thank you.
Think that was just
that's what I'm talking about.
JJ. I don't think that was just for Stewie and JJ.
Janera, you was there. Was Stewie and JJ shirts sold out, or they still had them available at Barclays? I'm not clear. Let's go, Angel Reese. Everybody cheer for Angel when she got the rebound. Ovation for her leaving the floor for the night. New York love the Dub love Angel, and they don't want y'all to know that. And that's what I'm talking about. When Angel got the double, the whole Barclay went into a roar. They want to see her win. They want to see a dog win. Y'all don't stop believing this narrative in the news, y'all. They don't hate this woman. One of Asia's worst games of the season, they won by 11 against the Mystics. Asia had 11-9. On 4-15, every other game, Asia looked great. Too good. JJ have games like her, 34 points, 4.5 from 3. Okay. Anyone that wants to hate you will make up something not to like about you. I'm stacking up haters. That's what I'm out here for. What Cat say? If you only got 8 haters, you need to be getting 15 more by the end of the summer. I mean, you made it, baby. Honestly, if Reese didn't fit with the shot, she fit with the city of New York. She fit anywhere. She need to take JJ's spot. Really?
Oh,
15 consecutive, but I forgot 16 total.
16 total.
Thank you.
Okay.
I vote for Angel, Kennedy, and Cardoso. Gave them their flowers. Love it. Stop it. Don't do us like that. JJ is happy here. We're going to get her to the promised land soon. Okay.
I don't see it. I don't see it, Woody. The waters is too deep right now. It's gonna be battle. Here's the thing: when it comes to
Kiki 50
playoffs,
Cole, I see you over there. Hello.
when it comes to playoffs, it comes to the battle of the bench. Who bench can produce and play better defense? Okay, so can produce and can help stop. That's the bench is so important when you get to the second half. It's important the whole season, but we're talking about when you get to the playoff. That's my TED talk on that. So I'm not convinced by Liberty's bench. Are they able to take them to the promised land, as you said, Wody? Wody!
Oh, wait. I seen a video of 2 young girls that had some fire nice outfits they had made with their pictures on it. On the back, one of the shirts said, "I'm a dog." You can't teach that. Somewhere in her career, the city will be Reese's. You think she'll go run New York? Okay. Julie trying to move Reese. I'm with it.
She fits New York market too, just the way she plays. Really, she's got that.
I think Reese stays in Chicago.
No, I'm saying she would fit. I mean,
no. I'm saying how Julie was saying at some point she goes to New York. I think she stays in Chicago like Michael.
Gotcha.
And make the business come to her.
Because she like that. That's what you see.
Because unless her and Spoon are
leave the door open for New York. I'm gonna go that route. We'll leave the door open.
Unless her and Teaspoon are going to New York together. Like right now, I see her staying with Spoon. They know who they want to be. The Roy. CC, she's the face of the WNBA. I hope AR gets it, though. We'll see. We're going to see. How miserable are the people who are mad at watching ladies playing basketball? I'm not a big Caitlin Clark fan, but I love Aaliyah Boston, and Clark is on her team. I'm happy watching the game. It's great basketball being played right now.
There you go.
15 consecutive, overall 16. Yes, indeed. They also said they lived in New York and was Liberty fans, but tonight they were here for Angel.
Wow.
People come out for Angel. People come out for Camilla. People come out for Rakia. People come out for Peely. Like, people come out for all of the rookies. Almost half the crowd was there for Reese, and many were cheering for both Liberty and Reese. I was in my section cheering for them both. I know it was hype in there.
That Reese
the team needs her and Miller to have a double. It's their fans. It's their fans. I don't know. It's their damn job. Got it. You understand the concept of cosmic slot? Talking about the mother doing anything for her kids. I was in and out on it, but I think so. Stu and JJ shirts were there. There's always Stewie stuff there. I had a hard time finding the Nescu shirts last time, but yesterday there were some. Okay.
Okay. So
I want to know next time you go, because you know whose shirt I want? Ellie. I need an Ellie shirt. That's my favorite New York Liberty. Angel Reese is the closest thing we've had to Ricky Randy Moss. She just goes up and get the ball. We love seeing her, and she's battling for these boards. Ain't nothing easy. Angel out there working. Angel, Kennedy, Miller, and Izzy. Everyone else is questionable. I don't know. I'm letting Lindsay stay. I like the little floor general. Cardoso has a big blessing coming her way. Oh, Cardoso is going to be a big blessing. Keep watching.
Izzy's coming along, though. I think she is in these past few games.
You talking about Megatron?
Yeah, she's coming along.
I think for Izzy, for Izzy, I just don't know with all of the hardware that she has to wear on that leg, if she'll ever be like 100%. But my thing for Izzy, like that's what I worry about more. Is that sometimes it seems like she's laboring out there, with the leg. So I'm not sure, but definitely have been playing better. But I don't know that the Chicago Sky are going to be happy with like Izzy get 20 minutes and Camilla get 20 minutes for ever. So we're going to have to see how that works out.
So with the Megatron leg.
Yeah, I just seem like she's laboring at times. Chelsea Gray not 100%. That hurts the Aces' chances, and they need to worry about the Storm too. Their official threats. The East is a cakewalk. We not worried, Goldie, but I appreciate that. We not worried over here at all. Chelsea wasn't 100% last year. I don't even think Chelsea played in the last game. And I'm not worried about us having to be number one. I think we finished. We go 10-11, 10 out of 11 going into the Olympic break.
Speaking of which, I called 2 losses. I got 1.
Four of my players are going over, and they're gonna have time to be still playing with each other, gelling with each other, building chemistry. And they'll come back, and we'll finish this thing. Evans missed an open pass to Miller and held the ball. I'm sick of them doing that. Yeah, they got to get better with the passes. Bill, you agree? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. You was there to witness it firsthand. That's what I'm talking about. The people who get a vote, sports media keep putting Angels number 1 on the rookie list. Who you think the New York Times, USA Today, and ESPN giving their vote to? They saying Angel is the best. That's true, Cess, but New York market is really for her. Chicago needs to update standards and prices. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they call it that. You know, from a brand standpoint, I get it. From a brand standpoint, for sure. People can beat me up in the chat. I know people call New York the Mecca of basketball. Not anymore. When was the last time it was about New York in basketball in any city? Have the Liberty won a championship ever? And when was the last time the Knicks won one? So the Mecca of basketball, I don't know. I'm over that part. I think the Mecca can change, but from a brand standpoint and the money, get to the money. Oh yeah, New York, LA, great markets. Mecca of basketball. Sorry, I think that's changed. Just like I don't know if the Cowboys are America's team anymore, but we can talk about it. Izzy got to go. I think Sabali will be better.
You just threw that out there like that, low key.
And I was a fan of the triplets. Like I love Jerry, but America's team still. I don't know. When's the last time you won something? Like it's grown-ups that have never seen the Cowboys win. That's how long it's been.
Never seen win a championship. Yep. Since what? Emmitt Smith and them, right?
Since the triplets. Oh, they putting Izzy out too. Coach Boone seems to be trying to teach bigger lessons in these likely lost games. Carter and Angel were totally gassed in this back-to-back. Need the bench in the team concept. They seem separated. They got some things to figure out. This was also their first back-to-back.
That baby Mabry.
So that was interesting.
Well, I mean, champions figure it out. Winners figure it out. I mean, so that's a learning lesson. You have to figure out how to be successful regardless of the circumstance.
Oh, yeah. See, one play last night, Angel Roy was under the board by herself, and all 5 Liberty players were around her, and she still grabbed the rebound and scored. She'll get dirty in the paint, win, lose, or draw. Oh, yeah. That's where she do her best work. That's where she worked. The Mecca is about street ball. Okay.
Rutgers Park, right? The blacktop. That's what you're saying? Historically, Rutgers Park.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, is street ball still king? I don't know.
Well, they used to have the programs up there.
But they used to. I don't know. You say the Mecca's about street ball. I remember them being like, we're at Madison Square Garden here in New York. The Mecca of basketball, and they were talking that they were saying that at NBA games. So
I mean, well, the Mecca used to be that it just really New York produced guards and the East Coast guard. That's what guards come. The accent guards, point guards.
Oh, you finna start something. Julie Middleton. Please start naming them West Coast guards you was talking about in the other night.
I forgot.
Please start naming them West Coast.
I forgot. That's what the best.
It's guards come from everywhere. Now we let that narrative go, but it ain't just like New York was the only one putting out point guards. Hold on,
ladies and gentlemen, this is Friday edition CC Show. Action packed right now. Shots fired.
Is Julie Middleton still here? Is Julie Middleton still here? Because she was naming off some of the West Coast guards the other night. Please, let's talk about it. Knicks are always a show. It's always our year, even when it ain't. Yeah,
it's a great atmosphere.
Anybody sitting around waiting on blue and orange skies? Keep going.
I'm proud.
Y'all, I got a video that Angel was telling them to stay on their man, and I think she said guards passed the ball. She was pissed. I seen an article that the Sky team had better stats, and how did they lose? Yeah. Angel is really stepping up into being the leader on this team. It may be maybe a little, some storming and norming and forming amongst this team as they trying to become a team. But Angel's gonna be the leader. She's gonna be the talker. They're gonna have to get an understanding. Angel ain't ducking any smoke on defense. She gotten smoked by a few bigger MVP types. She has gotten her moments on them too. Asia and JJ smoke everybody. Angel is also playing against some of the best bigs in the game every night. She getting great lessons. Satu I love, but she's too injury prone. Okay. So both the Sabalis are injury prone. Yep. I'm just not sure how Izzy fits in the system. They need a true center to give Camilla rest. Also, they need players to play team ball. Sky need to go back to high-low post-game. ISO ball is crazy. But the other part of this whole thing is that, like, the starting center is out, right? The starting center is out.
Right.
So we're kind of working with what we got to work with. I feel like E-Dub is still out. There's still that piece of this but out of Chicago Sky looking different. Like, you would have a starting center, and then you will be following that up with a developing 6'7" player that's getting ready that's working their way to be the center. So I don't know. Did you see the Johnson sisters lead the girls to the stage? I didn't see that part. Street ball is big out here in Summer League. Okay. I think MJ Lover was too. What up, though? MJ Lover in the building.
Lover, fantastic Friday, bro.
Mabry has to be more consistent in the second half of the season. Hopefully, the rest will help. Hopefully, some practice will help. But for me, with Mabry, it's like Mabry will come down and hit it 3, and then it's like it's just on. Every time she come down, she's shooting it. You don't have to. Sometimes she taking shots when she don't need to. Restarting my USA bank account right now, getting the 3rd degree. Oh goodness. Says Angel's a better perimeter defender. I would get her to the 3 eventually and abuse mismatches. Angel locks up perimeter threats. But the Tina Charles of the world still eat. Oh, yeah. But the Tina Charles of the world, it ain't many of them. They gonna eat. That's Tina Charles. Tina Charles gonna eat. Asia's gonna eat. But I think Asia gave Angel some work. Angel handed back 20 and 15, I believe.
Uh-huh.
They're walking in front of him on the way to the stage. This time, Angel got some heat, not smoke. They had to have JJ help inside because Angel worked the hell out of him all year, period. Kayla Thornton made a fool of this guy last night. She's a free agent next year. This guy should make a play to get her and another center if E-Will is not fully healthy. I don't know what E-Will is doing. Carter didn't click with her coaches, and now she's off the chain. Any other dogs need other dogs in their pack to flourish. You see any dirty dozen type Coach Spoon can polish like Carter? Not that I could think of off the top of my head, Mandel. We're going to talk about that, though.
But you said they click. I feel you got to listen to her post game. There's both sides of that. So she also, as a player, she said she feel like they didn't have her best interest. The place she's been, coaches in best.
We're gonna talk about that. I got something on it. I'm just hoping we find somebody to take Marina's contract. I don't know about that, Nate. It's a hard one to sell. I couldn't even watch the pressure again because she wasn't in it. Only 10 points and 10 rebounds. Ha. Clark had 29, 13, 5 rebounds, 5 steals, 5 blocks. Almost a quadruple double. Great game for Caitlin. Caitlin played really well. I'm just hoping we find somebody to take Marina's contract. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Nobody want to touch that. That's the problem. It's not going to be anybody want to touch it. We'll see, but if so, they would have moved it this offseason. Nobody wants to touch it.
I ain't going to hold you. I think the team will stop the dub streak. Will get some hate. Unless it's the Aces of Liberty and people will just accept it, in my opinion. No, I hope not. Streaks come and go. I'm over the hate part. Like, she's gonna put together another streak of 15, 16 double-doubles. She's a 34 double-doubles. 34 double-doubles. Like, that's what she does. This guy, a three-point shooter, real bad. Kayla Burton is only getting paid $110,000. This guy has 3 players making more than her and producing less. This guy got money available, too. I don't know if they're going to sign her. Kaiser need a roster spot for the culture. Come to New York. Sign her up.
Shantae.
What up, though? Let's see what we got, Coach. What you got next?
You already did that. We got Sophie up there today. There you go. You got your game card.
No, Sophie's not. Sophie's not up there. So,
Okay.
But if you want to talk to her, but
No, we good.
because Sophie wasn't there.
Okay.
Let's talk about this right here.
Okay, got Dale on the end. Hollywood Raven.
Let me talk about them right here. I'm just gonna put it up there. And I'm biased, but I don't know another college team that was gonna clean up better than this team right here. Oh man, we look good.
Dale Raven.
She got Adele, Raven, Lay, Swatkins, Sanaya Fire, Pow, Tessa with the J, Bree, Chloe Big Grits, Zakima Walker. This right here, y'all. Who knew Dawn Daycare would be up there being the best team of the year? Who knew we would be up there being the best team of the year? Look at us up there looking like rock stars. Rock stars. Rock stars. Shout out to them Gamecocks, y'all. Shout out to them Gamecocks and repeat tour loading. Repeat tour loading.
Repeat
Coach,
tour.
what you think? Yeah, what do you think about the ESPYS last night?
I mean, it was a little mild compared to how it was, you know.
You said it was a little mild compared to how it was?
It was a little mild. It wasn't spicy like, you know. They done got hit. Look, they done caught on. ESPN done caught on to the spice.
I mean,
that was the main thing I was looking, and I was hoping that out of all the BS, out of the disrespect of them being undefeated in the season and the lack of coverage and the lack of coverage even LSU got, I was hoping that just do what they say, do the right thing. Like, come on, it's common sense at this point. You can't twitch it, you can't twist it or twank it or twack it. That's your pick for the season.
It was still real disrespectful. The way people stayed up all night to watch them get that award, and then they cut off and they weren't able to see it. And then they
of course. Well,
and watch that. Like, that was crazy to me. Like, and then so I guess my thing was, I guess they didn't know that the president was going to speak yesterday. Because why would you even schedule the ESPYS on the day that the president is going to speak? That whole thing was just really weird.
You mean you're the station that provides that? You mean you don't know? I'm not buying that.
It was just weird. And then was the president talking on ESPN? Like, I don't know. No. It was just really weird the way they preempted everything, and then they were like, "Yo, we gonna come back and show it all in its entirety," and then they didn't.
So you feel like they still put a little shade on their shine? Is that that's how you felt?
We was the cleanest thing up there. They didn't want to see that. They didn't want to show that.
Okay.
They didn't want to. You see this?
What happened?
You see that? They didn't want that up there.
I didn't even know that was Fagan in the red dress.
Look at that. Oh, they didn't want to put that up there.
I didn't even know that was Sanaya.
That's Sanaya. But hey, let's go. Let's see what we got here. Emotional might be a little too emotional.
He doing too much. He doing too. They emotional.
I don't know. I don't know Benny. I don't know Benny shit chilling. Okay. Emotional. Oh, you saying emotional might be doing too much. I'm with you now, Benny. But if y'all don't want emotional to be here, y'all know we can have emotional lead.
Shadow.
She steals rebounds out her teammates' hands and is getting away with push-up flagrants. There's nothing she can't do and get away with. She shouldn't have fouled out of that game.
Well, we know who you talking about. the other CC.
Yeah, emotional. If that's who's your rookie, we're okay with that.
Yeah.
We not done. Okay. They all look beautiful. They clean up nice. Congratulations on the SB win. That's what I'm talking about.
They look beautiful.
This guy has an opportunity to do something special, but they have to play that ball, and I didn't see that last night. They'll play it. Letting Reese get double-doubles. Stop it. We ain't saying nothing when Lisa fouled her when the game was over for the free throws, or when Tina fouled her when the Dream stopped trying with 7 seconds left. What are y'all talking about?
Something about
Sky need
race.
to draft Pow Pow. I don't know if Pow Pow's gonna give enough defense. It was
Yeah,
one of the best I've seen. Don't pay the troll any attention because we all seen Carrington only allow her to score 3 points and lead the game. Lovey Lane, we know. I know Nalissa clip is the one you talking about. It's the only one we seen though. Serena was clowning. Did you like Serena as the host? I wasn't really listening to Serena, but I was hearing people in the chat saying, "Oh, your jokes aren't working." Another joke that didn't land. Like, was she clowning for real? I need to know because I wasn't listening because I was in the chat.
it was
Just kind of
Serena
watching
Johnson. I mean,
Serena Williams.
Williams, excuse me. Let me
Yeah,
be
she
your tennis ball.
hosted the ESPYS last night.
Let me be your tennis ball, Serena.
Yeah, they said she made a bad joke about Bronny's hairline or something. Bronny's hairline. It was crazy.
She didn't bring Jamie Foxx up.
Well, the real Jamie Foxx, please stand up. Never mind, I ain't gonna start that one.
You said the real one, right? Not the double, not the little, not the Doppler, not the fill-in.
What player on South Carolina wouldn't improve a WNBA team? I think everybody on South Carolina's team has a place in the WNBA. Some are stars, some are role players, some are specialists. But all of them, to me, have a place on a roster. Positive thinking says, my opinion, don't cry. Emotional, we ain't even thought about you no more. We ain't like that. Cry about what? Fuck you talking about? We don't do that over here. You must be new.
Right.
I don't even know why you talking. I don't even know why y'all talking to emotional.
Because you get that shadow.
Still, for adding Satu and her injuries, one of these years she'll be healthy enough to be on the court to affect winning, and that's a great combo. And you're talking about Satu that's in New York, not Satu that's in. I'm sorry, Satu is in Dallas. I don't know why I was thinking. I was thinking about Sabali in New York. Sabali. Hey, I'm with you now. I was thinking about the whole other Sabali, not Neri. Wody, she did it 3 times. Officially on tap for the fall. USC should schedule South Carolina too. Don't let the smoke. I think we already asked them. They said no.
Yeah, they played Duke, right?
You want to talk about Jamie? We can talk about Jamie if you want to. Serena did okay. It was her first time. She's not a comedian. Okay, Fulan, so you was watching. Let me know.
I know you, Eddie.
Saying that Jamie Foxx needs to be clone. I didn't say that, man. I said, "Would a real Jamie Foxx please stand up?" Now you said clone. I didn't say clone. I just said, "Would a real Jamie Foxx please stand up?" That's all.
That Jamie Foxx is our legend in that motherfucker.
Serena said all the white people rooting for Clark. Oh gosh, she don't write the jokes, y'all. But you got to still land them, though, Julie.
Right.
You got to still be able to deliver. If I wrote the joke and you can't deliver, oh shit, come on.
I see you,
hey,
Eddie.
Fulan, love your videos, man. If y'all not following Fulan Speak Sports, y'all make sure y'all following Fulan Speak Sports. Fulan, did you hit me up? We got to talk, buddy. Thanks, Benny. Janera Johnson, I would have to see it to see the context, but it's possible for 2 players to chase a loose rebound. Oh, they cloned Tyrone. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did you watch that? You watched that?
That was a good movie.
It was a good movie?
Yeah, it was.
I didn't watch
Check it out. Did you see it yet? Yeah, check it out. It's interesting.
Give me something that is light, and then I'm gonna see.
Oh, remember Old School, A Brother from Another Planet?
Oh yeah, I know I wouldn't like it. No, that's not for me. I don't want to.
But it's a different level of it, though.
No, I'm teasing. I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
You just shut me down like.
I don't want to see it. I don't like it. Blase was on point. She rapped. She shouted out in her rap. Reese. She dapped up Juju. Yeah, no popcorn. I don't want it. Oh, I didn't watch the flow. I gotta go watch the Big Flow performance too because it was turned down. She looked good. They said Joyce got robbed last night. Well, that's not what happened.
Joyce got robbed.
Serena spent her whole life cute
got a real rich.
Out. She never needed to develop a sense of humor to be entertaining. Greatest tennis player ever. Can't be great at everything. Yeah, but also don't host. Mandel, I'm happy to cheer for you as a tennis player. I will boo you as a host if you're not good. But, I appreciate the perspective. Just because you was a good tennis player don't mean that you should host the ESPYs. Trying to do the Ricky Davis. We're going in the second with seconds to go, though. cool. It happens, but it's a side eye for me, family. Okay. People already in comments under Juju saying don't even try to come for Juju because she chose Reese's Roy. I'm telling you now, folks, don't come for her because LA gangsters gonna come for you.
They don't want no problem.
It's her classic push off and her talking smack and trying to start a fight. Feel free to go watch. If Serena was funny, comedians would quit life, like leave something for somebody else. She was hosting. I'm giving my opinion on her hosting. Are you taking issue with me having an opinion on her hosting? I don't know. Help me understand.
But look, you see the Flage reel, the IG reel where Flage Big Fo said distracting my brother from so he don't run onto the court this season.
Oh gosh, I didn't see that. But I'm glad she laughing about it. Like I don't know. I like Big Fo. I like Big Fo.
They made a good job. What you got, Auntie?
And I hope that she is the focal point for LSU coming up this season.
I don't know, man. Sometimes Monkey be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs up in there. I don't know what noodles be rolling around her head sometimes.
The one thing I noticed about Kim Mulkey is that she trusts her assistant coaches a lot. She talks to them. She, like on the sideline, she's talking to the assistants. She's not even really talking to the team, right?
I'm not sold on their ability though.
You're not sold on Simone Augustus' ability as an assistant?
I think that improves it.
That's the point. That's the point that I was getting to. That she brought in Simone Augustus this season, and I think that that's going to make a big difference for how she uses her personnel. I'm hoping that she's going to allow Simone to have that type of influence on what she does. That's what I was getting ready to say. Like when I was saying like she was I was just you took it out. She was talking to him and they wasn't making the right decisions and they wasn't saying the right stuff back to her. And it seemed like maybe they was all like yes, yes, yes. And Simone to me is somebody that's going to push back and be able to say, but from a basketball perspective, this, that, like that. Do you think Celeste Taylor play against Caitlin tonight? I don't know if Celeste is gonna play. I know Celeste got signed, but I don't know if they play tonight. Most of the players that I seen get signed didn't. They don't end up playing that first night, but maybe.
Yeah, I don't.
How do you like the Celeste Taylor pickup though?
I mean, I think it's you seen if it fits. Sometimes you pick somebody up, it looks like it fits. Now you got to see if it's a good fit. It's one of those type of situations from the outside looking in. It looks like a good fit. Let's see if they play like a good fit.
You know? I mean, she got 7 days to prove something with the Mercury. Juju is crying when Paige beat her in the Elite 8 game. What's your point? Emotional? Did you need some attention today? What's your point? I'm not clear.
They need a hug.
I see players cry all the time after basketball games that they were emotionally invested in. What is your point? Moki is just the face of the coach, but I don't think Moki is the one make the decision.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she all there mentally. She had a lot going on. I think she.
Oh, so Janelle, you feeling like y'all voted Emo out. Okay.
Boom.
Let's take Emo out.
Look, shadow.
There we go. So all you got to do is ask. Juju is crying because she's a competitor. She ain't no baby. Her damn seniors hogged the ball when it should have went to her in the fourth quarter. Don't get it twisted. Paige is in for next season. Oh, yeah. We love Paige. He said they ain't winning it December 21st. Woo! Okay, Julie, call your shot.
Let's see, Julie. They did upgraded their roster though for SC.
People keep saying that.
Well, I'm just saying, teams are trying their best to,
they are.
It's flattery when Dawn has done what she's done, Coach Dawn, and the players have done what they done. Now it's flattery. People trying to imitate and mock what you do, so it becomes a form of flattery, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Mandel said Serena was a bad choice. Glad she got a check. You probably should never host on TV again. All right. I wish this guy picked up Taylor. I wonder why this guy ain't picking up nobody. I mean, pick up somebody. That's my concern. Y'all ain't picked up nobody. All these people getting picked up. Y'all ain't picked up nobody.
Again, Auntie, my concern is what that financial look like.
They have the most available money they have the most available money amongst the teams. They have over 100,000 available.
But sometimes next season is the best season and work what you have so you can move somewhere. I mean, when I say with the money, not what they have available, but what's that look like in big picture, if that makes sense.
From what they said, they were the healthiest. They were number one from what I saw in the report.
So they were healthy with roster money. That's what right now.
Yes.
Then what's happening? It's hard when you got that Mabry tag up there. Nobody wants to touch that. I think you got to go back to that.
What do you mean?
Where you see long term, she's not a long term fit. You see that that's unfolding. If we look at watching the games, you see that it will be best to go in a different direction with her. But the question is, who's willing to touch that contract? And then what type of player are you looking to get? Are you looking to get what I call like a mid-term player, not quite a veteran, but they have enough experience to bring some stability. You know what I mean? It's got to be somebody that shoots better than maybe, but that can play defense, that can play both sides of the ball.
So when I look at their current salaries right now, they got 11 players. They have $199,000 in cap room. They have 0-1 open roster spots. Their total salaries is $1.26 million. Next season, they only have 4 players on the roster.
Okay.
Mabry, Lindsey Allen, Camila Cardoso, and Angel Reese.
So they're going to need a backup 5.
Kennedy Carter is a restricted free agent. Dana Evans is restricted. Michaela's restricted. Everybody else, Izzy, Brianna, Elizabeth, Diamond, all unrestricted free agents.
I'm sure they're going to keep Diamond.
They only have $452,000 tied up in salaries next year. They have $168,000 tied up in salaries in 2026, and $191,000 in salaries locked up right now in 2027.
Yeah, so so when you lock into somebody, you want to get what you want, right? Instead of just jumping the gun.
People are signing people to 7-day contracts.
Right.
They can't use somebody to help for a week. I'm not saying marry somebody. I'm saying sign somebody. I'm saying try something. Take somebody on a date, damn it. You know what I'm saying, Coach? Damn.
You check out. Give him a little burger, right?
Get a burger, a cup of coffee, something. Take them out, man. I'm just saying, man.
Look.
You like if we go out, that means we married. I'm moving. Hey, just come. Hang out for I'm just saying. Come to the Shy, hang out for a week, see what you think about it. Try some food, man. My goodness. I mean, in Las Vegas, we signing people and waving them by the week, Coach.
Wait, Tevin Campbell, can we talk for a minute? You know what I mean?
Just for a minute. 7 days. 7 whole days. Who was 7 whole days? Is that Tony Braxton? Is that 7 whole days? Oh, not a word from you.
Tony
Listen, that's all I'm saying. Golly, man. Sign somebody, do something.
Oh man, wait a minute.
Take somebody on a date, man.
Everybody's approach is different, you know.
For sure. But I'm just saying, nobody can help out for a week.
I mean, I don't want to go into the speculation. Maybe Smooth's got too kind of a softer heart and developing players, or they're trying to get them. You know, I don't want to go into that, right? I want to go into it sometimes. Yeah, she a little soft.
I can't even keep no straight face. Come on, Coach. I'm trying with you. I'm trying with you, though.
I tried too. And then you caught me with the side laugh, and then I caught.
Nah,
I
man,
was trying to make him believe myself, man. All right, damn.
They gotta take somebody out, man. Buy somebody a sandwich. I'm just saying. AB, what's good?
Gotta give him some Jesus chicken.
Probably waiting for the break to make changes. They may be showcasing trade pieces in the next few games. Okay. And maybe that's a good point, man. Maybe they don't want to sign somebody for 7 days. Maybe they want to try to package somebody up in the trade. Serena was not fine. She was good. Athletes
Thank
and
you.
hosts.
That's all I was saying.
Oh, that was there. Not professional hosts. She was fine. I love Venus. I think Venus does way better in front of the camera than Serena does. For me, Julie. But we could have picked a different host. I think what it is I don't want the athletes to host anymore. I want to host.
So like who? Comedian or you think comedians are best for that?
I think it's comedians because they cracking on people. I think Kevin Hart did it one year. I like Jamie. Jamie did it. Jamie did it 2 years in a row. We love Jamie. Well, the real Jamie, like that. We love him. So I don't know. I like the comedians.
Okay. Yeah, I think it keeps that energy going, right?
I'm at a point now, Coach, where I don't even like to hear the speeches sometimes. The athletes don't even give speeches how they used to. They be like, I want to say to my people, well, and it's like, is it up there on the prompter form? I don't know. No. I don't like it. Let me say.
Look, with the head
it's like,
yeah.
And then they be looking around like they for their phone. I'm like, man, I'm straight. Just give them the award, bro.
Like
give them the award and let us sit.
Look, like you're trying to cheat on a test.
Hey, give them the award and let them make an Instagram post. Maybe it's worth the dollars, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies that they pay her. Oh, not maybe. Big ups. Yo, Zora, what's good? The girl that cut fits the description of what we want. Quick defender, dependable shooter who's got a rapport with the leader. Can we look through the trash and salvage what we threw away? Who you talking about, Mandel? Kaiser? That's what you talking about? Kaiser was down on the bench. Ain't did nothing all season. They called on Kaiser. Kaiser went out there and made a 3.
Right.
The next day they was like, Kaiser, don't come back.
And played D.
Play D. Walked in the game cold. I don't even think they let her shoot threes in practice, Coach. That's how much they wasn't going to play her. She got up off the bench, walked out there and dropped a 3 on him.
Mandel Harvey, you are, that's a great point right there. Great point.
Yeah. Is that who you talking about? I hope you talking about the same person I'm talking about.
Yeah, Kaiser.
Free throws.
That's what we thinking of.
Oh, hey, that was a hot pull right there.
20-7. Oh yeah, that's a big difference. But see,
that's a hot take, Junior.
But here's the thing, though, Janair and Auntie says real quick. The thing is, though, some people say, "Oh, this team's at 20-7," but maybe one team attacks the basket more than the other team. You can't just say it's official. So. Yeah, there's some suspect calls, but some teams just attack the basket. They sell it better. So that's that fine line. It's a line stepper. That's a line stepper.
Okay. Let me see. I'll vote for Venus in November. She negotiated equal pay for women at Wimbledon. She's got international experience with knowledge of other cultures and internationally liked and respected. They don't feel Venus. I'm glad you talked about negotiated that equal pay. What Venus did at Wimbledon, going in that room and giving that speech and making that deal, coming out of there and having them checks look even, so underrated. We talk about Serena a whole lot. And what Serena did on the court, unmatched. What Venus did first to kick that door down so that Serena could come and do what she did was super important. But what she did for going there and getting that money, way underlooked. Like we don't celebrate Venus enough. Like the Williams sisters, changed this thing.
Right, that's right.
The Williams sisters changed this thing. Now, what Serena did as an individual athlete, tennis, love her to death. Best I've seen in tennis. But what the Williams sisters did for tennis as a whole, I don't think we talk about enough. Nor do I think we give them enough credit, especially Venus. Supposed to be playing favorites for the rotations. Michaela is the spark off the bench. She gets no minutes. Got to figure that out. We're gonna start putting that out there.
I think you got to develop Michaela. I like what the energy she brings, and as Coach Boone says, she's coachable. She's coachable.
Oh yeah, we finna talk about that. Did y'all see the Mercury picked up Taylor? This makes me think DT will not be back till after the break. But also, why not sign a vet? So you think DT is hurt, or is DT resting to the Olympics and then coming back, and then they're gonna have Celeste play?
I'm gonna say D, all the above. Okay. with Donator, I'm gonna say he's a little bit.
But Diana, if you're hurt, why are you going?
Because you want a gold chip.
But if you're hurt, why are you going?
Wait. Let's go back to this. Are you hurt or are you injured?
Well, this is what I'm asking, because you're taking time off from the job I pay you to do to be ready to go do a job that they're not gonna pay you to do. And in the meantime, I may be losing ground on what I'm trying to do. So as a WNBA team, is my focus on you getting a gold chip, or is it on me winning? And if you hurt, it ain't no way. It ain't no reason for you to go to Paris and play.
Says she won a damn chip. She won a chip. She rocking Masano. She won a chip. This her last one. She won.
I'm not giving up. I told you I don't hand out participation chips, coach.
She wanted the participation.
Okay, let me jump in this chat. Let me jump in this chat real quick before I talk about this last topic. I'm gonna keep y'all here forever. New York does not attack the basket more than the sky.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good call out. Yes, ma'am. That pretty girl with the skills. Mandel Harvey. Me too. I'm looking for her. Erica Wheeler is making more than anyone, so you can move. Marina, I do think Dallas would take her back for that 1 year, then renegotiate. Oh, it'd be a renegotiation. Okay, Nate, I like that idea though. Because I heard Enrique and Marina play well together. I like that. They'll eat it 1 year and then renegotiate. Nate, you giving me some hope. Nate. Reese and getting hammered in the post. Reese was getting hammered in the post last night. Not called.
Okay.
Stewie was 3 of 14 and Angel was 3 of 14 last night. Stewie got 9 free throws and Angel got 0. The refs didn't give them any calls last night. It was crazy. But the vets cannot give up on plays when there are no calls. No, you cannot. That's true.
But here's the thing: Sky did not execute well on the offense, and they had turnovers and costly points in the game when the game was close. So you got to look at that too. I'm just being fair. When they had moments where they could have got ahead in the game or tied the game up, there was turnovers. I watched the game last night, so you got to put that on. You need a true guard. You need a point guard. You don't need a guard. You need a guard at that point.
Yeah, you need God. You got a God? I play God. Right. I play God, man. We play point guard. I play point guard. Play point guard. That's a God right there. Nate.
Let this
take him on a date. Oh, Nate, you new to the channel? I didn't know you was new to the channel. Wait, take him on a date, Nate. I ain't got time. Listen, take somebody out.
Right.
The Liberty got a little bit of home cooking, but they're just bigger and fresher. Those bigs going downhill got fouled. Chicago was slower to the spot on dead legs. Schedule loss. They both was coming off back-to-backs. I think Chicago Liberty got this was their first back-to-back. They got to learn. Chicago Liberty, Chicago Sky got to learn how to play off a back-to-back. But they also got to learn how to play with in a game of runs, right? Because sometimes they get in the run and they're able to ride the wave really good, and it's like, and then sometimes the wave knock them off. The wave knocks them off of the surfboard, and so they got to be able to recognize on the floor. I think a little bit better before Teaspoon calls a timeout or something to be able to make the adjustment or see what's going on the floor to be able to stop the bleeding. And I think Teaspoon might be a little old school, and she leave them out there like y'all figure it out.
Yeah,
and maybe she needs to say no timeout. Let me tell you what it is that you're not seeing out there, because it's a younger team. So I think they're going to find that balance, and they'll figure it out. I think it's kind of like a mom figuring out like when to let you tie your shoe yourself and when you need help. Like double knotted. Oh God, it got to be double knotted. Go on, mom. If you want me to just tie it, I'm gonna tie this thing up. Put it through the loop. Bunny ears. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's right now Teaspoon is like, ooh, the training wheels is off the bike, and I might catch you or I might not. And it's like, I'm just wobbling though, mom. I got this shit. I ain't finna fall off.
No,
I'm leaning though, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get my balance, right? And so you gotta let them figure out how to hold this bike steady in the road.
Right,
and she's still just right there, like, no matter what, I'm not gonna let you fall. And I think
you came with the fire today. The fire on Friday. I'm loving it.
Hey,
I'm loving it.
We here for it. Let's go. So this was speaking of Teaspoon and how she love her players. Kennedy Carter. Let me tell y'all something about Kennedy Carter being coachable. It's something that I don't think the people understand about the WNBA when they try to put the NBA narrative on the WNBA. And I don't know if it's just because it's just more natural for a woman to want to help mother, right? In the WNBA, I think that they are taking care of the players in a way that's a lot different than the NBA. They're not necessarily treating these players like commodity as much as they're treating them like their kids. I think Becky Hammond looks at the way Becky Hammond is ready to run on the floor anytime somebody touches Asia is wild to me, right? You don't see that in the NBA. It's a different type of connection. It's a different type of league. I don't know if it's something that we talk about, but Teresa Witherspoon was finished at work. Coach, she was finished at work. She had said what she had to say.
Right.
She at the table.
Yep.
She was headed out.
Okay.
Kennedy grabbed her like, hey, where you going? Give me my love. Give me my
Right.
love. Give me my hug. I love you. I'm here for you. They'll run through a wall for Teresa Witherspoon. So I know we giving Coach Spoon a whole lot of heat right now because they're not winning on the floor. But I also feel like Teresa Witherspoon is taking a lot of time to fix what's going on in these young ladies' lives. And so she's addressing all of these things, and she's helping them put tools and resources in place that allow them to be able to balance work and life and to transition into the WNBA in a way that we don't necessarily see the NBA do it. And so we get caught up in the wins and the losses. And I think that Teresa Witherspoon's approach has been like, the wins will come if I can make sure that you're taken care of everywhere else. And so when I hear Camila Cardoso say, "Hey, I talked to my therapist today and I'm feeling better," and shows up better in the game. When Kennedy Carter is talking about, "Hey, I've got somebody to talk to now. I got somebody that has my back. I got somebody that's willing to do these things for me. Now I can show up and be better on the court." I think it may take a little bit more time, and not just with the Chicago Sky, but some of these other teams, because they're the coaches and the culture is to work on all of you, and it's kind of like a whole person,
Right.
It's a whole person care.
That's right.
Type of plan that they're trying to put around these women. And so I don't think that we talk about that enough. And I think that that's one of the biggest differences from what we see take place in the WNBA and the NBA, right? I don't, the people in the NBA that talk about their health, their mental health, they talked about, to me, more about finding it on their own or finding it amongst talking with other players. It wasn't something that came from their coaches or from their organizations or any of these things. So I wanted to just shout out Teresa Witherspoon, but also just the WNBA for trying to really help grow up whole women and not just basketball players. So I wanted to know what y'all thought about, because I know people were like, "Why Teresa Witherspoon touch her on her leg? She touched her on her hand." Teresa Witherspoon is a touchy-feely person, but I don't see her players backing off of that. So when people are like, "That's weird," I see her players embracing it. I see her players saying, "Yeah, give me more of that. I want somebody to pour into me for that." So I want to know what y'all thought about that, and what you think about that approach, Coach.
I think it's important because again, you and I have talked before in the past. There's some coaches that coach for the win, and there's some coaches to develop people, human development, right? Because the people there, they have lives, they have things going on in their lives. They're adults, but the thing is, they need, adults need direction too, because you you can't assume someone got something before they got to you. And so, again, in the coaching profession, that's Coach Spoon's choice to what I call coaching from the soul or coaching from the heart.
I like that, coaching from the soul. I like that.
Yeah, it's coaching from the soul, and so and it doesn't, to people who just want to compete and destroy somebody. It doesn't resonate. It doesn't sit with a lot of people, because you think you gotta be fire in their face, yelling when you spit in the player's face and all that. But there's a way where when you raise your voice, people know it's out of love because you spent that time and you're with them. So again, there's coaches have different ways, but this is what Spoon has chosen. And if you see, again, I'll go back and I will stand on my statement from earlier this season. I still feel Chicago's overachieving because of the culture that's being built in practice and in the locker room.
Okay.
So I do believe they're overachieving because of that atmosphere, that environment, the coaching staff, not just Spoon, but your coaching staff has to buy into how you approach it. They have to support your philosophy. You don't always get that. So when you have that through and through, then what happens, the game starts to call it out. Then you start to move players out, because if your team is buying in, then you got to start moving players out by default, because the team is going to call it out, not the coaches. Okay. The team is going to call it out. So
I like that. Let's see what we got in
so it becomes what? It becomes a team. It becomes a player-led team. And that's in the essence of accountability, so. But that's my TED talk on that. I appreciate that approach the most. Sometimes you get to win, sometimes you don't. Sometimes people are impatient with that approach.
But But I think what it does is it allows you to be able to go back to the locker room and have a real honest conversation about what just happened, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, and be able to be accountable and call people out and say you didn't, you could have did this better, I could have did this better. This is the approach versus we lost and I will, figuring out on your own. So I think it's building a safe space to be able to have hard conversations about a lot of different things. Whether that's,
you can watch some games and you look at some coaches and just from the outside say, that coach is just like, they're not engaged. Like, you know what I mean? You don't want to judge a book by its cover, but sometimes when you watch certain games on TV, you be like, oh, I can see what kind of coach they are.
Oh, yeah, they in the car. They don't even go in the locker room at the end of the game. See you on Tuesday on the game.
Right.
They're walking off the bench. I see you on Tuesday. Yeah, they're going to get in the car.
Looking at their smartwatch. What time we got practice again?
Oh my gosh! Let's see what they talking about in this chat. DT is out with back injury, I believe, and Celeste is only signed for a 7-day contract.
She gonna get a gold chip.
But she's been out with the back injury for a few games now. So my thing is, are you healthy enough to go?
She bull spitting. She just want to rest for the Olympics.
It's really crazy as they signed her the same day as they played the Fever. I wonder if she's gonna play. I'm back in the car. At least I can hear you guys loud and clear now. Okay, MJ Lover. I don't think DT is hurt. I think they're doing load management. I mean, Nafisa and Ryan Howard are both resting injuries until the Olympics. Okay. So Ryan is going to go. And that's why I was worried. I was like, are they going to get replaced? Or what are they doing?
She 3 Ryan is 303, right? Olympic team, right?
Yeah. So did they for some reason I thought they replaced Ryan.
They have the alternate, yeah.
We might have just been talking about who was coming. Because Carter and Reese needed rest. Reese was hurt and needed a break. Can't burn him out. Alexis Morris, former LSU point, will work where, Terry?
If she takes her meds and goes to therapy.
I thought somebody said that Alexis and Kennedy had an off the court issue or something.
Did they? Okay.
Am I wrong?
Did they play together at one time? I can't remember. That one last season?
I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe you might be right. I thought I heard some rumors that they had.
I might be mixing them up with somebody. I might be mixing Alexis up with somebody else.
Somebody else. But Alexis only played one season last year.
Yeah, so I might be mixing her. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to say I don't think so. Because this would be Alexa's second year if she got picked up, right?
Yeah, I might be mixing her up. I think they just said that they didn't like Alexis Morris's energy for Chicago. I forget. They talked about Alexis Morris in the chat. If somebody is in here, y'all let me know.
She got to deal with her cray. That's what it is. It's mental health. It's a mental health thing.
I don't mind people having be cool meds. I agree. This guy was playing the tune of the New York Fiddle. Half the guards didn't know the plays. Angel was telling everyone, including Izzy, where to stand on the court. And so I wonder if Teaspoon is like installing the offense that's similar to what Kim Mulkey did at LSU, and Angel knows it, and everybody else is figuring it out. What do you think? Back to the coach, the Sky need consistency on guard play. Yes. Sakeem and Fagan clean up well, don't they? Oh, everybody cleaned up well.
Very nice young ladies. Very nice.
The difference in the game was the possessions where Angel and Carter were laid up in the court. Learned that back-to-back lesson last night, like a playoff game in Denver. Oh, they learned something last night.
Right. No transition defense in spurts, like we talked about.
Love. Okay. NBA don't have that. Spoon is in the teaching process. I think they win a playoff series from these lessons this season. Oh, yeah. Oh, they will.
Okay, I like that, man. Mandel, big time. Harvey.
What do y'all think about Allen not paying attention and twice in 2 games? She getting ripped from behind. Allen got to do better.
She might have to
Allen got to do better. But at the same time, if you see somebody coming up behind me, tell them watch out.
Yep.
Nobody didn't see her coming. They got to talk on the floor.
But you got the ball though. You got to be aware of your surroundings as a guard though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not giving her no pass, but I'm just saying if you see somebody coming, let me know.
Look, I'm a coach. I'll boo a guard.
Boo in a minute. Touching this Coach Boone love language.
Pay attention. Come sit here. Let's talk about it. Sit down for a moment. Drink some Gatorade, whatever, Powerade, whatever you like. Let's talk about it. You know, like
Exactly. Spoon cares about both the person and the player. As she grows as a coach, she'll find a balance where she coaches hard and makes hard decisions, like Becky or Dawn. For the love of the game, coaches like her are needed. Society, media have dehumanized professional athletes. I agree with that.
right.
Julie, I think the teammates need to talk more. There needs to be a communication web. Teammates need to constantly report their conditions. You can't see in the back of your head. Yeah, they got to figure that out. But I don't understand why it's so hard. Like talking on the basketball court is basketball 101. You learn that first one of the first lessons you learn trying to play team basketball is talk. Talk. On defense, offense, talk.
If you want your team to win, you got to say something. If you want to be successful, like you don't have to like the person you play with. Just respect the purpose of what we're trying to do together. I don't expect everything to be roses with the players. You know what I mean, Auntie?
Mandel Harvey. I see Reese talking, Ken talking, but the others not so much. I'll say this. I'm surprisingly I see Camilla talking some. Surprisingly, I see her talking some. It's like, okay, Camilla, I see you. I wanted her to do that more, but I see Camilla talking. Preach Mr. Coleman. I think they were overachieving also.
Appreciate you, Terry. We related, Terry.
Do you think you got your people in here telling you doing a good job, Coach?
My people snuck up in here. Appreciate the Coleman family representing on CC show.
Right. Do you think Camilla getting in yesterday at 2 minutes towards the end of the game affected her? She had put on her jacket. No, I don't think it affected her. But I also think that Camilla is under the understanding that she's going to play about 20 minutes. So I don't think that she thought she was going back in, but I don't think it affected her. But I think that I believe that Teaspoon communicates very well with her team and is very transparent about what's going on. And maybe not so much to the public, but I think that Camilla and Izzy and everybody understands what is taking place in Chicago.
I gotta go with the Big Drib's phrase: "Make me play you. Make me play you. Make me have to put you out there, but make me play you."
Possibly, I just feel like she looked at it and said, "I'm getting about 10 points out of Camilla, and 10, 12 points out of Camilla. I probably can get 10, 12 points out of Izzy, and she combined them to be able to try to get 22 points out of that position." To me, I think she needed more points out of that position. So
right, and then the most extreme game she played more because it was clicking for her. It was working for her.
And then she's out of the shoulder harness, so we're gonna see how that goes.
No shoulder lean.
So now it's stretching that thing back out. Camilla's balling. Yep.
Needed some screen change. Scratch it now, huh? Scratch it.
Exactly. They got a documentary coming out. Can't wait.
Bet.
This Serena's documentary dropped this week.
Blocka.
I thought, did the Serena's documentary drop this week?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, she on ESPN Plus. Yeah, the Serena doc is on in the arena. Part 1 dropped July 10th. Part 2 drops July 17th. So it'll be every week, 8 episodes from July 10th through August 28th. You can catch it every Wednesday night on ESPN Plus. You come on at midnight, July 10th. Started July 10th. Kennedy and Courtney Williams had it. That's what it was. Thank you. They said Court couldn't come back. Angel Reese is bringing more than boards. Oh, hell yeah. DT is fine this time. DT's legacy needs to go to have her final hooray. But I'm just saying, I'm just wondering, is DT gonna be able to play when you get over there? As soon as Angel got the double, she put Camilla back in. Is that purposely or coincidence? I don't know. I would have to see the flow of the game.
Maybe not. Sometimes you finesse it like that as a coach. You play it tight.
True, they both played for Mobley.
True. I know you seen me on a video.
Marina, yes to the Wings. Okay. Alexis had her own issues at Texas, but they did play together that season at Texas A&M. Thank you.
Okay.
They knew each other.
So
go back to the Wings.
So that's oil and water.
Well, they can go. Spoon ain't on the refs enough. Okay, you like to see, and that's something that we gonna have to work on Spoon with. I think as a rookie coach, I don't know who's her mentor, but we definitely want to see them step that up.
So Spoon got to learn how to get their ear in influence, in a positive influence way, get the ref's ear. That's what they say.
That and when they use the challenges and all of that stuff, there's some challenges that she could have made that she probably would have won that she didn't. So
Okay.
got to do those things too. Angel learns the plays and has a high
Well,
basketball.
Spoon look like some players like I ain't trying to delay this game. Like let's go. You know what I mean? Like she old school like that. Like I ain't trying to hold up.
But you know what it is? If they don't call a foul, it ain't a foul. And it's like, but Spoon is new now. We can have them go look at stuff. And so it's now, she got, hey, Wilma Flintstone, you got to come be Julie Jetson. Yeah, come on. Got to bring you to the 2024, honey. That's all.
Yeah, come get that Jetsons technology.
Exactly. That's my homeboy. Dr. Spock will say, Angel learns the plays, has a high basketball IQ. Lindsay calls out the plays, but Marina has said that sometimes the guards just don't know the plays. I don't know why they were ranked 12.
They wasn't paying attention to the board. They was sleeping. It was a sleeper.
Also, people said the game looked even worse in person. What game? Because the people that don't
Liberty game and Sky game. Is that what you referring to? Spoil back.
It's people in here.
The game didn't get out until the last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter.
It's people in here that was at the game. Did the game look horrible?
Was it sloppy?
Facts. I'm coaching 12 and under, and I stress that. But also, as a professional, you keep your head on a swivel and locate all defenders while moving up the court. You know who does that really good? Not a professional, but does it excellently. Excellent. I tell people all the time, watch Raven Johnson. Raven's head is always up. Head on a swivel. You want to know? Always up. Raven is looking at the flow.
To clear the ball out.
No, it was freezing cold in there. Oh, it's freezing cold. I think mental health is huge. Yeah. I think the coaches are doing well. Yeah, Ken, man. Yeah, come on. Yeah, absolutely. Miller was shooting 80% last night prior to being benched. I don't think it had to go with how she was playing. Yes, this is needed to take care of these players. Absolutely. Izzy had her people in brand sponsorships last night. Coach got to know Camilla and Angel should be closing out games. Coach said the loss was on her in the presser, so I guess we'll see changes tomorrow. Yeah, she got to own that. I'm okay with that. It was on me. She got to go. She said that to us. She said that, hey, this one was on me.
Spoon said it with her chest. Respect.
It was on me. No 2 minutes. New York was up 14. All the starters were pulled out of the game. That's what I thought. And Izzy was shooting well, but she played selfish in my eyes, and they passed to Izzy more. I found your channel when I started watching SC, and I knew we were getting Cardoso. I've been a fan since laughing my head off at work. Nate, I appreciate it, fam. Maybe trust Izzy more than Camilla, but she better figure it out.
Man, you better get it to
talk
the
about
target.
Playing selfish, passing too much is also a thing. Know your strengths. Better. Your national championship vets get communication and some teamwork stuff from Kim and Don. Spoon is using them to teach the others. Great call out, Mandel. You got there's two national champions on that team. Some of the players ain't did.
Yeah,
they won at a level that people don't understand.
They don't have it in here. Some of the players don't. They got to work to get it. So
the game was very good until the fourth, but Reese cut her out the game. The bench didn't know what to do out there. So it's the same.
All around the world.
Challenge plays and use timeouts. She should take a challenge every game because it causes the refs to all get on one accord. It's a mind game at times. Good call out.
Move the chess pieces. Okay. Move the chess piece.
They're overachieving. I agree. Raven is going to be so good in the dub. She finna come show y'all. She finna come show them how to be a floor general, how to be a pure point guard.
This is how you
Courtney Williams does a good job of it too. Courtney Williams is a great point guard too.
That's a good.
Raymond Johnson's gonna be a special type of point guard in this league. Y'all listen to what Allen Iverson told y'all.
Right now, Courtney Williams is a great example of a floor general.
Great example.
Yeah, I got to go with you because we were both upset she didn't get picked for the All-Star game.
Yeah, that was crazy. Courtney and Ken. Aces are player led. Chelsea takes the clipboard and talks about what she sees. I want Spoon to listen to Reese and Kid. They gonna come. That'll come. And I think Spoon is like, I could give him the clipboard right now, Julie, but I don't want to have to smack no vet. So I got to ease into it. Because if I hand him this clipboard and Marina roll her eyes or walk off or look to the left or something, I don't have to pull nobody back in.
Right.
So I think it's coming. They'll get to that. I think that's a great call. And I think that's what
Marina need to grow up, man. Mabry need to grow up. She need to grow up.
But okay, so here's the thing. I like Mabry's fight. I like that Mabry is like, she's here for all the smoke. She's not backing down from no fight. But what I need for Mabry to do is play within herself, stay contained. I'm telling you,
like, getting burnt on the first step move on defense. She getting burned.
Got to study more there, coach. Got to study more. Gotta study more. Okay, ain't gonna wake up and be better off on defense. Got to study more. She got to put that work in there.
She out there looking like she rowing a boat. The plane going by. The plane and blew by her barbecue chicken. She look like she out there kayaking.
Once the vets on the sky start treating Camilla and Angel like players and not rookies, the team will be much better. These are generational talents and national champs. Ego loses games. Yeah, look, they better understand this is Angel's team, and Camilla. It's Angel's team, and Camilla is bringing up the rear. Now everybody fall in line, and that's what we're gonna have to figure out. Oh yeah, spoon and knuckle up, Terry. I love Raven. Period. Quiet as kept. UCLA of Boston teaching Clark that triple-double was basically a running back getting 100 yards with a dominant O-line. Aaliyah Boston was Larry Allen. Yes, Aaliyah Boston is teaching Clark as much as Clark is allowing her to pour into her. And I think Caitlin is getting better at being able to take some of that. I don't even think it's constructive criticism, just some suggestions, different approaches to the game. Caitlin is also in a situation where she's playing with people that are as good or better than her in some areas of basketball, and that takes a lot of getting used to when you've been hurt for so long. So I think she had to take a step back. I think that she's making an assessment and adjustments as she should. So Indiana's going to be right there. Indiana's going to be right there, 7-8 for these Indiana and Chicago are going to be right there for the finals.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan, but you have to give credit to do, and things are coming together, and you see the changes. But here's the thing: I'm gonna be bold. In matter of factly, you take a Kelsey Mitchell and that AB out of that equation, and you have players that are not to the level that they can play. I don't think they're even in striking distance just with the Caitlin out there and the others. So you take that Mitchell, that weekly contribution of that Kelsey Mitchell and AB puts in. We're not even having this conversation about playoff pole position, what I call it. Because I feel they don't get enough credit for what they contribute at the Fever, Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston. The impact that they make just being on that team, the impact that they have.
Okay, yeah, now there was Courtney and Kennedy. Melissa's back in the starting lineup. People said she was out because she missed a team event to go see Carrington. I think Melissa was like one step out of going to leaving. Now, I think Melissa's already checked out of Indiana. She's got the season to get over. I don't think Melissa has any intention of staying there.
Do you feel like it's mental health for Melissa at this point?
Know. I don't think she's happy. I just don't think she was happy.
Or it's just a brouhaha, period.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is Melissa and Pastor Dejanay, are they still a thing? Is that still a thing?
From what I understand.
Okay.
Yeah. They got back together.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I thought that was like over. Like, it's over now. I thought it was like that.
No, they got something on Instagram where they talk about the little incident that happened on court.
Okay.
Like they back together.
The Phoenix spoiled brat. You get like Bree Wayne?
The Phoenix Mercury practice facility will be named the Diana Taurasi Cup Court.
Look, Colt, not Court, Colt. You called it Cadillac Records.
Oh yeah, with vets that are equally as talented. I think we should understand that her logo shot is really a bad shot. Should be better.
Talk about it,
the price for benching Katie Lou. They lost to the Mystics because of it. Where do you think Melissa will go?
It's
It's
a
gonna
few
be
teams.
options.
It's a few
It's
teams
gonna
that
be
they
options. So the one thing I have to say first is, if Indiana protects Nalissa in the expansion draft, she probably stays. But I don't think Nalissa wants to be there. So the Valks try to go play with Carrington, uh, down in LA, over to
Mhm.
Washington, down to Atlanta.
Yep.
I think there's some options there.
Dallas doesn't have any depth in her position.
Dallas is they got to figure a lot of things out. Did not
Yeah.
like how Mitchell played the last game. Mitchell is an ISO player and looks for a shot rather than a pass. She isn't a good mix with CC, in my opinion. Yeah, probably won't be in Indiana though. In my opinion, both Sky and Fever will make the playoffs. Oh yeah, Benny, they're gonna be in 7-11.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be your ratings.
That's gonna be the best basketball to watch down the stretch, 7-8.
Ratings alert.
I agree. Tiffany Company. Take it further. If you give Aaliyah Boston a version of Carter, she's farther along than with Clark. Clark is improving, but Aaliyah's a top-notch big now. Put Camilla on the bench over Angel Reese is crazy. Angel Reese is 5-17. Camilla's 8 points and 7 rebounds in only 20 minutes. She needs to play more. It'll come.
Yeah.
It'll come. It'll come. I like them on the floor together, and I feel like uh maybe at the end she tried to go big. I'm not sure.
But sometimes Camilla, from a coach's perspective, sometimes Camilla is caught with the snooze button on the defensive side. Just sometimes, not much, but just enough where it's like, you're not ready today. She has moments, but she knows she has a high IQ because she comes from a high IQ program, and the game is faster, and the bigs are faster. Even the bigs she playing against are just as fast as her, or they have a quick step. And then, in rotations, you play man to man rotation like Chicago likes to play a lot. You got to guard somebody that's faster than you, or so. And how do you switch that back? So that's all that X's and O's stuff. And it's tons of ways to play man to man. We talked about man to man defense based on the talent, the opponent you're playing that night. So that's the thing. It's more than one way to play man to man defense based on what you need to stop or what you need to reduce production, because you're not going to stop anything. You just got to contain their production. You wanted less production. That's really what it comes down to.
Let's see what we got here. Spotty coming back after the Olympics. Who do you think Dallas will cut? Billings has been doing good. It'll be interesting. I don't know who they cut.
Oh, somebody gonna get cut. They gonna cut. They gonna get cut. They're not gonna come back. You gonna walk over, but you gonna limp back. Somebody going that way.
People I think will get cut.
Could they even get like a little severance check when y'all do that? You know what I mean? Dang. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like you talk about the date, and when you send somebody home, can you send them like with a little, cater box, food cater box? You know what I'm saying? Send them home with a little backpack or something. Little care package.
That's a good question. Do they cut?
Who?
Do they cut Kalani Brown?
It's a possibility. What's her?
Maybe do they cut Jaylen Brown?
It's gonna be. It's not gonna be two Browns. Let's put it like that.
Matter of fact, I think Brown hurt. I don't know. Maybe
Which one? Which Brown hurt? Kalani or
Jaylen? Is Jaylen back now? Natasha
I
Howard? Can't cut Natasha Howard.
No, it's gonna be one of the Browns.
Somebody get cut. I guess it's a Brown. So Brown got to go. 2 WNBA teams capable of making the playoffs with a losing record. What are we coming to? It's been the same. That's how the WNBA works. It's always teams that have losing records in the WNBA playoffs.
You had that in the NBA sometimes too. So what you talking about?
There are 12 teams. The first 8 go to the playoffs.
Well, that's happening with the NBA. With all
that's what they do every season. I'm not sure. I'm not clear there. Angel was 5-17 and was blocked 4 times by JJ. Y'all acting like she's open on any of her attempts.
So you just saying they just smoke, just tough defense on Angel? Is that what you're saying, Janera? Just tough.
I think Janera is saying that Angel worked for for her.
Her points, right? She worked hard for her money, so you better treat her right.
You realize more than half of Boston's points are from CC's passes. I don't see who else would beat Boston better than CC. Oh, Raven. I don't want my hold up about Leah Boston not being in Indiana doesn't have anything to do with Caitlin Clark. I don't want any of my people in Indiana because I don't feel like they like us. I didn't get over them burning up Reggie Miller house. I don't think that there should be even a team in Indiana. So it don't have nothing to do with CC. Why I don't want Aaliyah there. We need Camilla and Angel on the floor 30 minutes together to dominate.
They gotta learn that high low. I agree. They gotta figure it out that high low. It'll come.
I disagree. There are a lot of people who make mistakes on that court, but we continue to just focus on Camilla. We cool. Nobody's talking about them.
Okay.
Big step need rest. Camilla can't keep that pace for 40 minutes. She's not in condition yet. Hopefully, she's on by the playoffs. Another thing we got to remember is that Camilla Cardoso hasn't been asked to play 40 minutes in the last 4 years. Camilla Cardoso hasn't been asked to play really like 30 minutes. Camilla was playing like, 25, 27 minutes at the most?
Yep.
The arm was keeping everybody about to like 20. So, yes, you are exactly right. That cardio, you got to build that up. And then she also got to want it, too. So, it go both ways. But there's definitely some conditioning that got to be built up. And then she got to get stronger. Like, again, they Camilla had about 7 days to get ready for the WNBA. The men get 7 months.
7, fresh off its title.
So it's going to come back stronger. She's going to come back faster. She's going to come back more physical next season. It'll be better. This is the worst Camilla going to be. You better catch her now. Mandel, we know, talked about that. I don't see Miller ever look winded or tired, honestly. I don't know if they left her out on the floor, I think we would. And she goes, Janira, I was addressing someone else about something that had. Oh, look, hey, I don't do this in my chat. I don't understand what the back and forth is. The best thing to do is at who you talking to. If you at who you talking to, then won't nobody respond to you. If you put it in the general chat, I'm gonna number one think you addressing it to me because I'm the one up here reading the comments.
Hit that shifting two. Hit the shifting two.
So, but if it's something you want to say specifically to somebody in here, at them. But the back and forth, if you wasn't addressing somebody, then don't address them. Keep addressing who you was talking to. Come on, y'all. Seriously. Camilla is actually getting too much rest after any other coach would have Camilla on that floor. Sky waiting to see who Wings put in order to pick them up. About the Olympics, if it's Kay Brown, they'll sign her in the jiffy. If they let Kalani Brown go, Kalani Brown get picked up.
Oh yeah, no.
If they let Monique Billings go, Monique Billings is gonna get picked up.
Yeah, they both got that smoke. It's talent, but you got too much Enrique in Dallas. You got too much Enrique going
on. Angel Reese is looking more tired and gassed though. Yeah, it's a grind. It's a grind. She gonna have to learn. But also, when you running around with a pin and a rod in your leg, some days you get tired. Truck down. Thank you, Harold.
Sorry to hear that, Harold Williams.
Only 6 to 12 teams have winning records. Right. That's exactly your head on the swivel. No excuses. You're a pro. Oh, your truck's done.
Oh.
Not that. Truck done. Okay, good. Someone said Carter would be a better fit with Boston, which I don't agree with. Oh, yeah. Mm-mm. Well, damn, I respect that was a coaching loss. Yeah, I got to respect that. Keep going to bench Camilla at the end, and we will continue to get results like yesterday. Once again, I'm not saying we would have won, but I think what we had happen was Teresa Witherspoon said that the loss yesterday was on her, and so she'll be different. So I don't think that we'll keep getting those results because Teresa Witherspoon recognized that it was on her, so she'll fix that.
Gotta listen to the whole press.
That's her job to fix that. Bunny Rabbit, what's happening? Appreciate you checking in, fam. What's up? Hey, coach. I think back-to-back girls gas last night, but Angel was frustrated. The guards kept looking her off in the post. When she got the ball, it was bad positioning. Absolutely. First back-to-back. Still figuring out rookie team, young team. They're going to get this thing right, y'all. They're going to get this thing right.
That back-to-back would tell you what you made of. It's going to show you what you made of.
That's their first back-to-back in their life.
Right. I think in the NCAA March Madness, you either at least get 1 day between games, at least, if I'm not mistaken.
Except the championship. Don't you go? The championship is like Saturday
3.
and then Sunday. If Camilla plays 7 minutes a quarter, this guy will be fine. Okay. It's about 28 minutes. 8 more minutes that she's playing right now. We're going to find out, y'all. They're going to get this thing right. But tonight, y'all, before we get ready to get out of here, because we've been doing this thing for 2 hours. We're going to get out of here. Friday, July 12th. Mom, if you're watching, shout out to you. I love you, Mom. Tonight, we got the Aces and the Dream at 7:30. We got the Mercury and the Fever at 7:30. And then we got the Lynx and the Storm at 10 p.m.
I'm gonna be in and out. I'm gonna be in and out. Hey, are we gonna get? I haven't get it done yet. I'm like a little kid in a candy store. Are we gonna do the mansion after dark in the lounge after hours? I'm missing it.
Oh, I think we're in the Discord tonight. I think we're for sure in the Discord tonight. It's Friday night. Pull up. 78 in the chat, y'all. Run them likes up on both the platforms, Cess Talk Sports and Kansas Basketball Association Federation. Did I say that right?
Kansas Basketball Academy Foundation.
Academy. I don't know why I always want you to be association instead of academy, coach. I mess it up every time. KBAF. Drop the link in the chat, coach. Make sure y'all following on both platforms. Run the likes up on both platforms. We are back Wednesday coming. We'll be back 1 o'clock Wednesday with the CC show. Until then, y'all, come on and hang out tonight at the mansion. Chelsea Gray and Enrique will play in Unrivaled. They just dropped Enrique. Let's go. No NBA team with a losing record made the playoffs.
They go to lane.
Not every season. And that's the Kansas Basketball Academy Foundation, y'all. And with that, Coach, what you got for him?
Fam, we appreciate you on a fabulous Friday. Without you, there's no us. So we appreciate you showing love to the CC show. Love you. I'll see you tonight. I'll be in and out. I got some things to do. I'll be in and out the chats for the lives. Remember, be great in your preparation so you can give yourself an opportunity to be excellent in your performance. Champion mentality.
And with that, it's your favorite Not Two with Uncle Tennessee's. If you ain't subscribed already, what you waiting on? Hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell. Let's run this thing up. We
hit the button.
Pushing the 10,000 by the end of the year. Each one invite 10. We'll see y'all tonight. Until next time, stay tuned. Talk soon, y'all. Keep hooping. We out.